What it is, what it do. Jay Killen here, back with another episode of Doki Changing Perspectives, Natsuki route. Again, I just want to say thank you to all new subscribers who came to the channel. I'm welcome to the Killen Coalition, and I hope you're here to stay and have a good time. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't, and we're going to get right into this episode here. Last episode, we were about to get ready for the festival. We did the thing where we recited poems, and Natsuki's coming to terms with her feelings for the main character. Now we're going to see how things will transpire from here. I wake up early the next day to another sunny morning. I feel like this is going to be a nice day. I feel a slight blush cross my face gently. I get myself out of bed, changing out of my casual clothes into my school uniform. I head downstairs into the kitchen. I see a loaf of bread left on the counter. Looks like he left in a rush. I take a few slices, some butter, and a knife and make a few slices of buttered bread. Finally, a breakfast. That's so sad, man. I leave the house with a slight skip in my step. I don't mind the surrounding area to be happy about the day's events. I get slightly embarrassed and stop before anyone sees me. I see Monica and Sayori talking a little ways away from me. I wonder what they are talking about. Ah! It's just me, Yuri. You don't have to yell. You startled me. I didn't mean to. But I thought you were thinking the same thing as me. I am, but you could have at least tapped my shoulder. Alright, what do you think they were talking about? Probably presidential stuff. You're probably right. We then walked to school silently. I like how I just intuitively knew it would have been Yuri. But I was like, well, who else will we know would talk to Natsuki so casually like that? Neither of us knew what else to talk about. The school then came into view. The school then came into view, but we're in the courtyard? Is this the well, I guess if this is the first thing you see when you see the school. I wonder what Killen thought when he first came here. I wonder what Yuri thought as well. I wonder that Yuri as well. What does that even mean? I'm surprised we didn't walk to school together yesterday. I had a few things to, take care of. I can understand that. You can't plan for everything in advance. That's something I never thought I'd hear you say. Maybe I'm picking up on your wording. I really don't want to be doing that. Maybe. Why not, Natsuki? What's the problem? We walked through the normal corridors of the school. Yuri and me stayed the whole way, since we usually are in the same class. It's been like this for nearly 4 years now. So what, are you guys seniors? But people still think you're a first year? Wow. It's either bad luck or just fate, or faith. Not fate, it's faith. Wow. I look over to Yuri, seeing her already buried in her book. There goes Yuri again. At least first period is language class. The day finally ends and the bell rings. I get out of my desk and head for the club room. Finally, it's club time. I arrive to an empty club room. Where's Monica? She's usually here by now. She's probably busy with her president tasks. You're probably right. I had the door open quietly, and I looked towards it, but the door had already closed. Then you should see who closed the door. Wrong club room? I look away before hearing the door open again. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? When did he get here? Wait, I'm confused. Because it said the door opened and then the door closed. So, did they not see the MC walk in? But then Monica would... Okay, I think some steps were completely missed here. Jeez. This is just tragic. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Passion for getting rid of you all and having Killen all to myself. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica? Do they usually have fried squid? 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 That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Translation? I'm only trying to say she likes squid. Why is she being so weird? I was like, why is Monica being so weird? You know, these script sequences could go quite a long way. You're like, script sequences? Translation? It's like, what the heck is going on with Monica? Natsuki's like, do what now? Translations? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reaction wasn't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Now that we think about it. Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. When did Sayori show up? We just completely missed Sayori and Killen showing up in the club room. Monica was just the last one to show up. For whatever reason. This is so weird. Killen walks over to her. How are your guys' poems been going? Mine is doing okay. I like how Monica got close to Yuri, and then Yuri just took a step back. She's like, excuse me, I don't recall giving you permission to be that close to me. Mine is doing okay. I'm just not sure what to write. Then how is it doing okay, if you don't know what to write? I'm the same, Yuri. Sharing is different than presenting. Just start with something on your mind and write it on the paper. That's what I normally do. Does it actually work? It's worked for me, so I'm sure it will. Even with different styles. I'm certain. Can't you just trust me? I was like, wow. Monica sounds so hurt. She's like, can't you just trust me, guys? Like, what's the big deal? I'm trying. It's just the last few days. A lot has happened. Yuri, who had been listening, finally decided to speak. You're not the only one. I know. I was saying as a way to explain my actions. I'm not the only one anxious about our plans. I kinda just want to get back to our normal activities. I think this discussion is done with. What? What? Why is she saying that with a smile on her face? She's like, hey guys, screw this conversation. I don't want to hear any more of your opinions. Saying this with a straight smile on her face. Doesn't make any sense. How is Monica this cold? And they're both just cool with it. They're like, okay, alright. What? Huh? Yo, dude, this mod is slowly devolving. I looked through the closet, reaching for one of my books, but decided against it. I then walked over to Yuri, who had her head in her book, but looked up once she saw me. I hope this goes well. I think all of us do. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought Natsuki was thinking that in her head, and then Yuri said that. I was like, wait, Yuri can read minds now? But like you said, a lot has happened. Yeah, I had. I looked towards where Killen is at. Monica was talking to him. I wonder what they're talking about. I think it deals with Sayori. That does make sense. Not only are they childhood friends, but she had a bit of an overcast today. It's odd of her. Odd how she's in her joyful self. Yes, it's really unnerving and worrying. People have limits to that kind of energy. Sari is not an exception. I know, but I don't think any of us can help but worry. She's our friend after all. I look over to Monica. Her normal expression on her face. It only makes me worry more. Why? She has her normal expression on her face. Yeah. We both go quiet. Hey, you. Eh? I see Killen look up to me. I'm just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing. There isn't much time, so... Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I glanced down to my side. I was holding a volume of manga in my hand. Oh, that's right. Something came up for a minute, but we could get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you make me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean... Assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. I practically mumbled the last part. Nah, I'm probably making it a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seemed pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but worry if something's happened to her. Oh. I exhale. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you'd be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. I fiddle with the book I'm holding in my hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you're worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, you're fine. Let's hurry and get started already. You know, I just want to say,
looking at this part of the story from the perspective of Natsuki already being worried about Sayori, and then Natsuki telling the main character that, hey, don't worry about Sayori. If Sayori needs you to worry about her, she would have told you about it. Seems a bit selfish on Natsuki's part, because it seems like Natsuki just wants the main character to stop thinking about Sayori and only pay attention to her, especially if she said earlier that she was worried about Sayori too, because for the same reason that the main character is worried about Sayori. Then why would Natsuki tell the main character not to worry about Sayori? Unless she just wanted the main character only think about her. I mean, granted, she has a point that maybe it's nothing to worry about, but in this case, it is something to worry about because Sayori's depressed. But if Natsuki is worried about Sayori and the main character is worried about Sayori, then it doesn't make sense for Natsuki not to just tell the main character don't think about it. Because one, that's contradictory, and two, that doesn't make Natsuki look good. It would have been better seeing both Natsuki and Killen talking about it. And then maybe Killen was like, well, but I don't want to drag the mood down any further than it already is. Why don't we read the manga together before we run out of time? That would have been better. Because then at least they both care about their friend. But the main character also takes initiative and says he doesn't want to waste any more time. He wants to spend time with Natsuki. That would have been better. But I guess you had to find a way to stitch together the main story with these other instances of their perspectives. But if this is the perspective of Natsuki you're supposed to get, then this doesn't look good for Natsuki. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Yeah. Let's go!
Okay, everyone. After some time had passed, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Monica was back to her normal mood. We all go and retrieve our poems. I see Killen make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at him. I wonder what she was talking about with Killen. Was it about Sayori like I first thought?
Well, we're gonna go with Natsuki first because we didn't get to share with Natsuki last time.
This one's alright.
Alright?
Well, yeah. It doesn't blow me away. But there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense though. Because I said the poem was supposed to appeal to Natsuki. So this doesn't even make any sense.
You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you're best friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say that we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it.
Just like I don't get this dialogue because I said for my poem to appeal to Natsuki, but she said my poem appealed to Sayori? That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Something is wrong with this mod, bro.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Why are you looking at me like that?
He just has the same expression from before.
If you don't like it, just say it. I won't get mad.
No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you.
Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it.
Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so I mumble. All my confidence fades. I'm too embarrassed. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful.
Ah, I'm glad.
Killen smiles. He tries handing me back my poem, but as Killen does so, I takes him hands.
I takes him hands. Yo, man. Yo, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Man. Come on, man. What is this, bro? Oh, God. Yada, yada, yada. I takes him hands and pushes them away. Ugh. You know, I don't even know if this mod deserves voice acting anymore, bro.
I attempt to be assertive. I don't want it.
Eh? Why not?
I just don't. Jeez. My intent is embarrassing me. Just take it already.
Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it.
Thank you. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind.
She's like, if you didn't, I would get mad. Then he's like, but why would you get mad? You said you didn't want to keep it.
Just, I'm glad that you want it.
But this doesn't make any sense. So if we wrote a poem that Sayori would like, but Natsuki wrote a poem, a confession poem for us. And then we say we're glad that Natsuki has feelings for us. But this only happens if we write a poem for Natsuki. Which we said we wrote a poem for Natsuki, but the poem appealed to Sayori. What the fuck?
I take a step back on my words and leave it at that. Despite my effort, I can't help but smile to myself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay?
Oh, yeah. I'll go do that.
With that, Killen returns to his seat. I try my best to remove any blush I have on my face.
It's like she has makeup on or something. Well, let's go to Sayori.
I see Monica and Yuri get together. Yuri's face then randomly becomes surprised. I wonder why. Killen walks up to them. What is going on? I haven't met with Yuri or Sayori today. I hope to find out what is going on soon. Sooner than later would be nice. Being left in the dark is one of the worst things to deal with.
Well, that is true. Depending on the circumstance, that is definitely true.
The unknown knowledge can be used against you.
How do you know that when it has nothing pertaining to you at all?
I hope that never happens. Ever.
Alright, let's go share with Yuri.
I walk to Monica, seeing her look off, thinking. I see her looking towards Sayori as well. I dismiss her actions, though. Why is today so weird? Hey, Natsuki. Hey, Monica. Looks like you want to share poems again. Well, I am club president, so I should see how all my members are doing. Makes sense. That is what the president of something is supposed to do. Is something wrong? Just that Killa's worried about Sayori. I can just tell how he looks in her direction a lot. Even if it's subtle. He even talked about her during our conversation. I know that they're childhood friends, but I'm still a little jealous. It's common when you have a crush on someone. So it's only natural you feel this way.
Like, Monica would know all about that, right? Yeah.
Maybe. Wait, did you say I have a crush? Maybe. Are you ready to share your poem? Yes. We exchange our poems.
Oh, so we get the same poem as last time too? Monica didn't write a different poem? Didn't Monica write The Lady That Knows Everything or something like that? What kind of nonsense is this?
You made great progress over this week. You have as well. Is this your actual poem you wrote? I feel my face become covered in red. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Because only one person was meant to see it.
Wait, hold on. What? Wait. Oh. I guess this means we're supposed to... that the main character, Natsuki, was supposed to go last? But see, this doesn't make any sense now that that Natsuki read with Killen first and gave Killen the poem. Now none of this makes any sense. Yo, dude, this is nuts, bro. This mod is just falling apart, man.
That's not it. If you say so.
And Natsuki got caught red-handed, bro.
Alright. I think Yuri and Killen are nearly done anyways. Well, I guess we're done.
I guess we're gonna go to Monica. Monica's gonna snitch on Natsuki.
Yuri meets up with Sayori, leaving me all alone. Again. What's with me being the one left out the most? Is it because I look like a grade schooler? I sigh. I look towards Sayori and Yuri, but they're too far away to hear. I look towards Monica and Killen. They are nearby. Should I really listen in on their conversation?
Why not? That way we can listen into their conversation.
Pretend to like the manga she's into?
You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me.
I won't hate you. Or at least I'll try not to. What do I even do now?
There's no question mark there.
Listening to their conversation just seems rude. Yuri is still with Sayori. Is there nothing else to do besides sit and wait?
You could read your manga, I guess.
I let out another sigh. I see Monica and Killen still talking.
What am I ever going to do with Sayori?
Huh? Yuri was sitting in front of me.
Just how Sayori was acting. It was kinda annoying.
You're using kinda? Wow, this is a weird world we're living in.
What do you mean?
She just endlessly found every self-discriminating thing to use on herself.
She just endlessly found every self-discriminating thing to use on herself.
I got tired of it and left. I saw you here alone, and here we are now.
I see Monica walk away from Killen. Looks like everyone is done.
I guess so.
Oh, that was interesting.
Okay, you three.
Wait, you three. What about Sayori?
We're all done sharing poems, right? Oh, why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Eh?
Eh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase. When addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Yes, you do, Monica. Yes, you do, Monica. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Ooh. Stagnating airs, common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori's in here. Yo, and Natsuki didn't bother to comment on Sayori leaving at all?
Oh. It seems you're right.
Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everybody's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Even if you two are friends.
No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. So I didn't want to force it.
Who? Who?
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
Really?
Sorry about that. My sister decided to walk in again and give me some food.
Okay, but you talked to her and everything's fine, but she still left? I don't know, Monica. This seems kind of sus. I don't know if we should trust you. What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So,
I see her just gonna skirt right past that, you know. What Sayori said, that's not important. You don't need to worry about it.
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Baking. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Boy, we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can...
Natsuki's like, what? Monica, you don't know what you want Yuri to do?
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. I'm just really suck at delegating tasks. Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I could tell. Even I could tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit. I could tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But I can't also be a lead. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere!
He's like, atmosphere? Did you say atmosphere? He's like, yes, sir. with or without nuts.
Atmosphere? Atmosphere?
Oh, man, that's such a great episode of SpongeBob, man.
Yuri's expression suddenly changed. She is staring at the desk, focused, and starts nodding to herself. She must be thinking of a lot of things.
Just like Yuri would do. Your mind is racing already, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Killen.
The one who is truly useless.
Haha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well.
Dang, Monica, you should be greedy right now. You got Sayori helping you, and you want Killen to help you too? That's just being greedy, Monica. Dang.
I would be really appreciative of that.
That's...
Is Monica suggesting that Killen spend time with one of us? It's just for help, right?
Oh, I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. I try to mumble a bunch of excuses I could quickly think of.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Killen may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, I think he should spend a weekend with me. He may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Killen too.
What are you saying? It'd be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Killen to decide how he wants to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten
the chance to spend any time with me. I can't get over this. Because Monica's like, hey guys, listen, I think Killen should have a chance to decide who he wants to spend a weekend with. But big boy, you haven't spent any time with your girl, I'm like, come on, Monica. Come on, man. Come on, Monica. Chill out, Monica. Keep it in your skirt, for crying out loud.
So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said.
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Killen, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case...
We all look at Killen. He's like, well, which of these girls do you want to make your waifu? Oh, really? This is what we're doing? I thought we were automatically going to go with Natsuki. I mean, this is Natsuki's perspective, so obviously we're gonna go with Natsuki. But I'm gonna see what happens if we pick the other choices. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, so, and...
But Monica said
that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? I hope you don't.
No!
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay?
Oh, we don't even get to choose Monica. Just got rid of that. Okay, so obviously we're gonna go with Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that that's because never mind, okay? It doesn't matter. Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri?
Of course. I am used to it, after all.
Ivanka's just like, aw. And Killer's just like, yeah.
That's good. Please, Yuri, don't make me feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome.
I don't think that really counts.
What about you, Killen?
Me? I guess I could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. I start pouting. It's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might not just be that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and nobody offering to help.
That doesn't mean...
Well, yeah, that is kind of what it means.
Ooh. I look around with a worried expression. Look. I put my hand on Yuri's shoulders, but with a bit of difficulty.
Because she's so short.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. I release my hands and turn around so I can face the other direction.
You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but I felt bad. I just need to make up for what happened. I guess I wanted to help Yuri's confidence. I hope she understands. I know that Killen will. I think it worked. Even if it wasn't perfect.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got any reading done. I barely got to do any reading today. So, fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. We all pack up our things. Killen starts to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going?
Eh?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. That would be a problem.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that?
I
mean, he's like, why did I make it weird? Like, it's not like I'm asking for your number or anything. I'm not asking you on a date. Giving me your number so we can work on a extracurricular activity. Is he be like, ooh, I got a girl's number. Yeah, this is the first time I got a girl's number in my life.
I give Killen my number. It's 555-5555. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I should be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. He's one I don't want to meet. He's one I don't want to meet in person.
Wait, what? Your dad's one you don't want to meet in person? But you live with your dad and you talk to him all the time. How could you not meet him in person? Unless you're saying you don't want the main character to meet your dad in person. Oh. Hello?